Hello everyone and welcome to this 20-minute upper body push-pull workout. Now you're going to need a pair of dumbbells for this one. I've got myself a pair of 10s. You grab what you feel comfortable using. We're working on what's called a superset today, which means we work one exercise then back to the other, which is going to be a push and then a pull. It's 40 seconds of exercise, 20 seconds of rest. We do each exercise twice before we move on to the next one, and I will demonstrate each exercise during that rest period. I'm going to start my timer. We'll get going. Now, our first exercise we're going to be performing today is a bent over row. So for a bent over row, really important you understand the hip hinge. So you're tilting your pelvis down, keeping your back nice and flat. We don't want a round back. So tilt it down, hips back, head forward. We're going to grab those dumbbells and row, squeezing your shoulder blades together at the top. Get yourself set and off we go. Pull towards the hip and back down again. Nice and slow and steady. Squeezing the shoulder blades together as you come up and back down. Up, squeeze it, back down. Come up, give that big squeeze. Hold at the top for a little split second and back down again. Now, if you're pulling towards your armpits, you're going to work your biceps more than your back. We want to get those lats involved as much as we can. Mid traps, lower traps. Just squeezing hard. Posterior delts as well, back to the arms at the top. Up. Good squeeze and rest it down. Now, second exercise we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a chest press. So we're going to lay down on the floor, down, arms by the side, drive up and squeeze the shoulder blades together as we come up. Up through here and back down again. Elbows touch the floor. Are you ready? Off we go. Keep your back nice and flat. Down, squeeze the shoulder blade. Try and make sure that the dumbbells stay over your elbows. So we're not bringing it into here and we're doing like a tricep push. We want to get nice and wide so we really get engagement on the pecs. You're stretching out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, up and squeeze. Now, the other thing to note as well is to make sure you don't go too high up with your elbows. We're not coming up here. It's really not good for your shoulders. From that 45-degree angle, and then as you press, you kind of bring it up above your kind of chin area. Down, squeeze, and up. Keeping that back nice and flat on the way down. Superb. So we're going to come back up for the bent over rows. As I said, we do each exercise twice before we move on to the next one. So let's grab those dumbbells, hip hinge down. Oh, I've got a few seconds yet. You're all right. Are we ready? Hip hinge down. Keep the back nice and flat. Pull towards the hips and back down again. Up. Make sure you're focused on keeping your hamstrings engaged, so your pelvis is tilting down. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Up. Up and squeeze. So if you've grabbed a weight that's a little too heavy, I suggest you grab a nice lighter one. If you've done this exercise before, you might not have been doing it for 40 seconds. So it's actually a lot harder to be able to maintain a rhythm. You'll be doing extra reps, extra time. And rest it down. Let's go down to the floor. We go back to that tricep press, chest press, sorry. Holding in this position. So that arch in the back, you've got to flatten that back out. Make sure it stays flat to the floor. Elbows are wide, you see. Hands over the elbows and off we go. You come up, bring it up towards your chin level and then bring it down at 45-degree angle, squeezing the shoulder blades together at the back just to open up that chest a little bit more. Up. Focus on that breathing. Up. Come out nice and wide and up. Takes a bit of balance as well to make sure that you're keeping hold of that strong position. Up. And down we come. So, guys, we're going to come up and we're going to go into a similar position that we were just in. But this time, we're going to drive your elbows out wide rather than here. We're pulling out. So we're going to do what's called a wide row. Same position, hip hinging down. We've got 5 seconds. Here, and we come out wide. This one's a little harder. Off we go. Out. That wider row. We'll get more of the upper back, in between the shoulder blades, probably a little bit of your upper traps as well. Up. Really get that squeeze on the shoulder blades as they come down. Oh, you can really work it hard. Up, squeeze. Up, squeeze the shoulder blades. Up. Last few. Up, down, and rest it down. So we're going to go into a dumbbell squeeze. So again, we're going to lay down on our back, same position we were in before, but this time you're going to push your dumbbells together. You're going to squeeze them as hard as you can. The harder you squeeze them, the more you get your chest working. And we're going to press above, same idea. Off we go. So keep them squeezed together as hard as you can. Bring them up above your head. Up. Bring them down to kind of lower part of your chest and then press it up all the time. You imagine you're trying to crush the dumbbells together. Down, up and squeeze them. Down, back stays flat, up. And you're trying to make your elbows touch. Imagine that. Up and squeeze them together. Down they come nice and slow and up. And rest it down. We come back up for those wide rows. Well, up and down, but it's worth it. Okay. Tough are those wide rows, right? Okay. Get yourself set. And hip hinge. Drive the elbows out wide. Let's go. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together as you come up. And let's see if you can come down real slow. Slow, 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 slow. Let's go again. Up fast, down slow. Oh. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Hold it. Down nice and slow. Up that eccentric phase, which is the one down as you're coming down. Oh, up and squeeze as they come down. Up, slowly down. Last one, come up and let's come down super slow. And rest it down on the floor. We've got that dumbbell squeeze. You might know these as plate squeeze if you're using a plate, but it's a dumbbell today. Nice way to squeeze it, really get that chest working hard, keeping your back flat. Off we go, let's come up. Squeeze it. Up we come. So, as I'm coming up, I'm thinking to myself, I want to try and get my elbows to touch. Obviously I can't, but the idea is there and it really gets maximum chest recruitment as I come up. Down, drive it up. Squeezing the shoulder blades together as I come down still, coming up above, and rest it down. Now, this one is a tough one. Renegade rows, we're going to alternate each side. Now, you're in a push-up position, but your feet are slightly wider. So we're going to go wide feet, bring the dumbbells in slightly closer, come up, and let's pull, and then change to the other side. Now, the goal is to try and keep your hips as still as you can. Down nice and slow and controlled. Nice and softly on the floor. Up. Big rows. Up. Now, if you struggle with this one, if it hurts your hand that you're leaving, what you can do is you can switch to one and then place it in between and grab with one hand on the floor. So you can go here like this and you row, changing each side. You got the options. Okay, and rest. Now, shoulder press next. I'm going to go on my knees. You can do it standing up, but we're going to try and do it strict so we don't use our legs to drive up. So we hold by our shoulders here, core is nice and tight, and press above your head. Are you ready? Let's go. Up, slowly down. Keep Keep the head high. Try and reach it up as high as you can and get it behind your head a little bit. All depends on your mobility through your shoulders. If you can get that dumbbells almost behind the head so you poke your head forward a little bit. Now this is real strict because I can't use my legs to press. I've only got the power in my shoulders and the strength in my shoulders. Oh. And last one. Oh, I just got that one in time. Pleased with that. So we go back to that renegade rows. Now remember, you can use one. You grab, place the hand and pull, but try and keep the hips still. Some people it hurts their palms. It's up to you how you feel with that one. No dramas. Let's go. Up. Keep the hips still. Up. Big hard rows. You really recruit a lot on your back. Those lats. But if you think about it, you're working your shoulders as well, because it's got to stabilize as I come off. It's that shoulder that's keeping me still. It's hard to keep the position up. Let's keep rowing. Couple more. And that'll get you. Whew, that's a good one. Back to the shoulder press now. We're working. Shake off them shoulders. Get yourself on your knees if you're on your knees. If you stood up, just get the dumbbells in position. Let's do it. Up. Try and keep your abs as tight as you can. Up. That little reach. Stretching it out. As you get to the top. Up. Whenever you press above your head, your heart has to work so hard. You're pressing up. The heart is pushing against gravity. Let's keep working. Come on. Up. One more for me. Come up. And down we come. Beautiful. Now, we're going to place one dumbbell to the side. We're going to do a single dumbbell power snatch. Sounds a lot, but all I want you to do is place dumbbell between your legs, drive it up, keep that dumbbell as close to your body as you can. Are we ready? Let's go. Up, press, down. Same side, obviously. Up, up. That's it. You see, my initial reaction is to drive my elbow up, and then that arm will follow. Now, because we're doing what's called a power snatch, you haven't got any power from your legs. So you've got to generate all that power up from the shoulder, up, down to the shoulder, down to the hips, power it up, down. One more, and relax. Oh yeah. So you're really trying to initially drive the elbow up, that little bit of power, and then hopefully the dumbbell will follow. And it's just a little press at the top, locking the arm out. We've got about 5 seconds to get yourself set. This arm out can be out here for balance if you like. Down, up, bring it down to the shoulder, back up again. Now, I'm going to show you from the side, just so you can see how kind of close this dumbbell stays to my body. I keep it nice and close, up, down, and down, up, down, and down. It's just a really way, if it's further out from your body, you're less able to control the movement. If I swing it out here, I've got no control over that dumbbell. We want complete control. Up, lock that arm out of the top, up, down, power up, and rest it down. One more on each side. So, key thing to remember on that one is keep that dumbbell nice and close to your body. You drive the elbow up, and it's just a little bit of a hip hinge just to help with a bit of momentum. Get yourself set. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, down, up, down. Now, you're going to find one side easier than the other, and that's okay. Just work harder on that other side. This is one of the beautiful things about what's called a unilateral exercise, where you work one side then the other, is that you really find your imbalances, and it gives you a little kind of reminder to work on them. Got to improve them. Up, down, down, up, and down, down, and rest it down. Yeah. Everyone's got those imbalances, you know. I'm left-handed. My left hand is a little tighter. My left side is a bit tighter. I'm going to overwork it. So I try and work on my mobility more on my left than my right. Oh, have a little chat there. Off we go. Down. I have to go quicker now. Make up for that. Up. Down. Power it up. Bring it down. Up. That's it. So this is a 20-minute workout. Now, you can do this one twice, you know. Go through it again, and that's a 40-minute workout. That's a really good upper body shift, considering it's 40 seconds on and it's only 20-second rest between each one. That really doesn't give you much time for recovery, which is great for, like, if you're looking to get into shape, burn some calories as well, burn a bit of fat, increase muscle, rest. Listen, so good. Best thing you can do, work with weights. Okay, so we're going to do some bicep curls now, finishing on biceps and triceps. So for this one, double curls round. Just give them a bit of a twist at the front. Get yourself set. Let's go. Up, twist, back down. Now, one of the key things when you're doing this, I'm going to come in close for this one, is turning to the side. Watch my elbows. Keep your elbows slightly in front. Don't pull them up here. We want elbows in front, up, squeeze. Work those. Boom. That little squeeze of the biceps at the top. Remember what you're working on this one. Don't start swinging your arms. We don't want to swing. This is pure strength. Vanity muscles, they call them. But I love them. Down, up, squeeze them at the top, slowly come down. One more, up, squeeze, and slowly down. Next one we're going to do, which is be tough for me with these 10s, but we're going to do a tricep kickback. So we're going to go into that original position with the bent over rows, hip hinging down, and you're going to come up, keep the elbows up nice and high, straighten out those elbows. Back to the arms are going to be on fire. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Up and slowly down. Up. Try and keep the elbows up high. They're going to want to drop down, but you don't let them. Keep that back nice and flat. Make sure your hamstrings are working. Up. Jeez. Up. Oh, yes. Come on now. Get those triceps working hard now. Keep them up. Keep those elbows high. Up. Down. And rest them down. Oh, we've got one more round on each. Whew. Back to the arms are on fire right now. They take a little while to recover on that. They get a nice little pop. Feels good. Okay, one more round of each. Do those bicep curls. Are we ready? Off we go. Up and down. See that little twist I get at the top? I get that rotation round. So really work on isolating those biceps as much as I can. Up, squeeze, and down. Up, get that squeeze, slowly down. You're controlling the way down. As much as you can. Up, squeeze it, back down again. Up, head high. Up, down. Oh, I'm going to get that one in, yes. Got that last one in there. Had to do it. Needed to get that last one. Oh, such a good feeling. Oh. Right, we've got the last round now. Last round and then we're done. Tricep kickbacks. Let's get set. Off we go, down. Keep the elbows up. Oh, they are on fire. They are not my friend right now, or I'm not their friend. But I'm going to push through. That's what we do. Oh, up, keep working. Nothing good comes easy. Up, come on. Oh, up, squeeze it, come on. Let's keep working to the end. Oh, work with me. Up, up. Last one. Come up and rest it down. Oof. Woo. Yes, fantastic. Listen, well done everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. This has been a real tough upper body workout. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe if you're not already. But thanks very much for joining me today. Have a great day.